everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I am making a vegan ragu. So just start on the pan. Again, I'm not very good at measurements and stuff. I literally just chuck it all in, hope for the best if I'm honest. So I'm gonna just round off some onions, garlic and mushrooms. That one up very well. Okay, once that's softer, then I'm going to add in some carrots and some pepper and some celery. I use the whole red, little red pepper, 2 carrots and more, and a couple of sprigs of celery. I like these dishes about getting as much vegetables into. I would say my kids are actually quite good at eating vegetables. It's actually my partner who's rubbish at vegetables, so it's about hiding as many vegetables as I can in his dinner because he doesn't like vegetables. He is unfortunately not plant-based, so I try and make his dishes as high as I can, and if he wants to put meat with them, that's up to him. Obviously we do not. My herbs in my garden are looking sorry for themselves. I'm actually going to use some dried herbs today, so real good. Probably about a tablespoon of dried herbs. I also use these from our Oxo cubes, so I'm going to put beefy one of those in there. I'm guessing if you want it to be more vegetable, by all means add a vegetable one, but as I say, I'll try and make our dishes feel as meaty as possible. The ones that don't eat, the ones who like meat, so that they don't feel like they're missing out when they have our dinner. Okay, this one is an absolute secret ingredient, so I'm hoping no one that eats with me watches this. No one in my house thinks they like lentils. Everyone in my house eats lentils. I think they make really good meat substitute really without eating any fake meat. I do try and avoid fake meat as much as I can because obviously there's a lot of processed stuff, and I really don't like processed stuff. I try and eat as whole as we can and as healthy as we can. So I like using a tin of green lentils. Okay, so now we want a good glug of red wine. This is one of my favourites in Morocco. It's obviously a vegan one because I'm vegan. Again, I'm not very good at measuring, so a good sort of slug of it is good. And then we're going to put in a tin of tomatoes. Give that a good stir in. It smells amazing actually, which I can't smell it through the video. Okay, so we're going to put a tablespoon of tomato puree in there. I don't need an excuse to eat this stuff, I absolutely love it. And obviously, as a vegan, it is absolutely full of B12, which obviously is one thing everyone seems to think we're short of. So it just gives it a nice rich taste. So stir that one in there. Okay, so you want to put a lid on this. This doesn't actually come with a lid. I tend to just put my chopping board on top of it. So you want to simmer that, so turn the heat down and simmer that for about 35-40 minutes, something like that. And you're basically looking for the lentils to be nice and soft, and all the vegetables obviously nice and soft, and the sauce will be thicker as well. Okay, and that's all done. So just season it as you will. Sorry about that. Children can't listen. So season it as you will, and then you can add it to pastas or whatever you fancy with that one. I'm just cooking some bechamel sauce at the moment for another recipe, which I'll show you soon. So enjoy.